MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot, but he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Trumbull is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Chopped foul wide of first. The 1-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Just underway in Baltimore. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Drew Pomeranz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he is in there.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 for 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Man, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a
Batting
rough
fourth,
go of it at the plate with
third
him, and
baseman,
watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Pomerantz sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High pop-up. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rickard's on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He can always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
A check on first by Tillman, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Go get him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing onto the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. Here's Chris Johnson now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And a rather easy first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, J.J. Hardy. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt
Lead off for the Red
Vasgersian
Sox.
with you as Dustin
Second baseman,
Pedroia settles in to get
Dustin
the inning
Pedroia.
underway. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
2-0 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Davis. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Joey Rickard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And there's the first out.
Third baseman,
And
number
with 1
13,
away, time for a check of the
Machado.
standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. It's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hanley Ramirez.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready with the 0-2. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop to first in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's Tillman on 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Blake Swihart would be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pomerantz gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. And he falls behind now 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 3-0 now. Jonathan Schoop would be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Stephen Wright is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Into the box now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Popped up. Ramirez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 0-1 pitch on its way, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Take it off. Let's go.
Now another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A check on first by Tillman, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. He'll try it again from first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Runner at first here. 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Lifted into center field. Jones on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Pablo Sandoval. It was a walk in his last trip.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to left. Rickard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Machado now on 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
I really like his approach right there. Took a few knuckleballs, got a chance to measure it, then he got one to his liking, got a base hit. The more you see him, the better off you gotta be, right?
Robbie Ross comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Up and in for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Come on there. Come on, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Orioles lead one. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. BAL is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, BAL Nuno.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime numbers against BAL Nuno. Just a 1 for 9.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno, 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Fernando Rodriguez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Wellington Castillo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopper foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Chris Johnson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jonathan Scope will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley on the run. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. J.J. Hardy would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Fernando Abad takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. J.J. Hardy will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 out with the man at first. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Tyler Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Tyler Wilson.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Boy, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Joey Rickard. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Carson Smith answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready once again, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, 6 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Junior.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No one out with a runner at second.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Double play!
Hit hard down the line. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Michael Gibbons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Gibbons.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch sent on the ground out to second. Hardy for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Chris Davis now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Wellington Castillo will be next. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Chris Johnson now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
A runner on first with 2 away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
Robert Andino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Robert Andino.
So striding in, J.J. Hardy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Joey.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. And all three runners on the move here. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up, and he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Stephen Wright earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chris Tillman takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.